The train at platform.
Good morning, hello, welcome, SJR off grid here. Thank you very much for clicking on the video. We're doing something a little bit different marginally. The main differences are we're missing Big T, right man. So this is our first solo trip. Well, not first solo trip, this is going to be the first solo through hike. So I've never done a through hike on my own before. We're looking at maybe 5 to 7 days depending on how fast I decide I want to move. But today we are lucky enough to be waking up in Winchester, and for those that know the through hikes, they know that Winchester is the start of the South Downs Way. So we've got 100 miles across the south of England. Hopefully the weather holds out and we're going to see some awesome views. I bought some equipment that I wouldn't usually take on a through hike. I got myself a little travel rod just to bide the time, because I wanted the freedom and flexibility to stop, smell the roses, enjoy myself, go slow. So I'm sure there's going to be lots of beer, lots of good food, and I'm excited to bring you guys along for the journey, and I hope you enjoy. Here we are, this is the true, when we started at the true start, we've seen a video of the Sea Mill, but this is the true start of the South Downs Way. Crossing the M3, look at this. Busy. But after this, supposedly, from all the research I've done, this is where you enter, nature, and there's very little civilization from here. I'm hoping I haven't brought too much food with me, and I'm kind of just going to town hop with a couple of litres of water and a bit of like a day or two's food. So I'm a little bit anxious about that, but we're doing this, or I'm doing this specifically to warm myself up, test the kit and make sure it's ready, because a little bit later in the year, me and Big T, we're gonna run the coast to coast, just twice the distance I'm doing in the next few days. So it'll be interesting to see how I find it and make sure the gear works properly, and I've got time to make any edits, additions, subtractions between now and when we start off. But we'll see how things change. This is what we want to be seeing. Supposedly also one of the best signposted hikes there is in the UK, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated, and I hope you enjoy. Crossing the M3, and this is the first sight you're greeted with. It's nice and quiet. You can hear the birds tweeting, and the sound of cars and trucks just fading out into the background. But my God, what an entrance. I mean, the energy and the positivity is high right now. You wait till day 3 and see what we're ranting and raving about then. As if I've not lost my mind. 3 days in isolation. It's a perfect excuse not to answer my phone. My phone's already in airplane mode, saving battery. It's all ready. This is the trail we like to see. Straight, long, flat. Whew, flat. That's not what the coast to coast will be like, but that's not what I'm not testing my ability to walk on. I'm really testing the gear and trying the first solo hike, seeing how the mental fortitude is, and give myself an opportunity to train it a little bit. We're going to find out it's poor. I love it. I'm soaking up. Right, we've been storming on, locked in for a little bit, maybe an hour. God knows, I haven't really been keeping track of the time. But we zoned out, focused in, just to get some footsteps down, get us into the trail properly, get the body into the swing of it, and it's opened up. But it's not the clearest of days. It's not the clearest of days. But nobody can help that. It's about, you know, making the most of being out here and getting involved. So I'm still loving it, and I just can't get over the sound of the birds. Just even like footsteps on the path. I've chatted away to a few people that I've overtaken or gone by, and you know, just people, everybody when they're on the trail, they're all like-minded. You do find and people are all outdoors and they're all feeling good. Endorphins are powering on. People are nice, they're chatty. It's rare you'd meet a horrible person when you're out hiking. So, but I think I've met 4 people, 5 people, not many. And this breeze is lovely. Oh, it's beautiful. Still, I keep looking up there because that is my view. That's my view. And if it was clearer, you guys would be able to see further. These are the real giveaways that we're out of winter. Still got like semi-autumnal colours, but these trees. This is summer on its way. Just magical. This is bananas. Look at all of these cows. He's having a nice stretch. Getting a nice little feed on there. They're completely unfazed. There'll be people walking through here all the time. More bloody cows, mate. The milk cows. So you come over and say hello. You're very friendly. I'm in a bit of a hurry, sorry love. Some nice green grass to be munching on. What do you reckon the chances that like any of us have drunk like that specific cow's milk? You know? Really interesting to know. I wonder if I've ever drunk the same cow's milk twice. I'm really going crazy, it's fucking day 1. Better than a lawnmower. Gives you milk. Look at him, you can hear him ripping the glass. Tearing it up, mate. You cannot tell me that is not the old Windows screensaver. I'm convinced. Well, we're back. Maybe 7 miles in, 6 miles in. Hold on. A million miles. I'll just check the map, so. It's been steady, but one thing I'm really don't know, shocked, surprised, not disgruntled, not unhappy with, but like, there's some serious rolling hills there, some serious rolling hills. And I'm going up and down and up and down and up and down. It's like, okay, they're not the height of what they are in Snowdon, but in Snowdon at least like you go up all the way and you come down all the way. If you're up there and up there, not complaining. Just, I didn't expect something that my mind was going to be so flat. So, I mean, it is flat. I'm not climbing up rocks on my hands and knees or anything. And like you can tell it's a proper nationally marked trail because all the days are good. We got good size. Which sucks. I wish I wasn't. I don't know where the news bit is. That's my problem. Is I've got a lot of kit. Few days. I'm going to take that with me to chuck in a bit. I should. Maybe, hopefully, the next person to walk past is a better person than me. Clear this. Yeah, you gotta keep nature clean. You know, if we all look after it, then nobody would have any drama. People coming out wild camping and doing all the long distance hikes, and you know, you wouldn't have that issue because everybody's looking after it. You're all on the same mindset. But all it takes is for one person to break that agreement, and then the people protecting their land just go, right, mate, fuck it. Nobody can do it. You know, we'll just be better people. It's not hard. And then it means we can all have more fun on a brighter one. And that's what it's about. Even though my heart's beating, no matter puff, I feel amazing. I feel like I'm doing what humans should be doing, which is adventuring and exploring, not wrapped up in this crazy world we're all stuck in. Things that are out of our control going on, you know, just do the things you love instead of just being stuck in the rat race, because we'll die anyway and half the shit's out of our control. So enjoy it instead. I'm not a preach. I'm no guru. I'm just a straight off grid doing some hiking. I'll bring you guys in when we're a little bit closer to where I'm camping. I'll show you guys some more of the awesome views. It's stunning here. It's really, really quite impressive. For what, maybe I just had really low expectations, I don't know. But it's beautiful. And if you've not done it before or not been it before, you've got to come down. Down to Winchester, 100 miles across to Eastborne. That's where the party's at. What's going on, guys? When we last spoke, we were 6-7 miles in. Now we are flying. We're kind of like 9 miles in. We're not that many hours into the walk, surprisingly. Like, time is going by really slowly, so I'm making quite good progress, which I can't. As you can see behind me, I'm just in the most rural countryside ever. Stunning. Just fields, tree lines, forests. Beautiful path to be hiking on. I really cannot complain. My hips, it's giving me a bit of jip. I think I'm having a little bit difficult with the belt, my ankle belt, not the belt on the bag, so I'm going to pay a little bit of attention to that when I break. It's coming up 3 o'clock, and I reckon with this current pace, if I hike till 5 o'clock, I can get another 6 miles in. And considering I started kind of like halfway through the day, that's a solid like 16 to 18 miles, which for half a day's walking basically, that's not bad. I kind of, I want to be aiming for 15 miles a day. Any more than that, I'm happy. I'd kind of want to be drawing the line at 25 miles in a day, because I don't want to overcook myself, do any damage. And we're taking campsites as we find them. You know, I don't really, there's a lot of people sit there and they probably rightfully so as well, sit there and plan all their camp spots and camping, tree gardens, Airbnbs and campsites, and it's like, I get that, I understand the organising and the planning, but I don't like the discipline on how many miles you've got to do that day. I like just going for as long as you can, and when you get tired, then you have to put your tent up and going from there, you know. So I don't know where I'm sleeping tonight, and when I find out, you guys will find out at pretty much the same bloody time. And hopefully, got my fingers crossed, somewhere with some pretty views, and not just under some branches in a tree forest or something like that, you know. But how's it going, guys? We're fine. Feeling good. So worked out, removed the belt, all the pain in the left leg gone. So that's been game changing. Don't think I'll be wearing a belt on the next loop hike, or if you guys know of any belts that are good for like long distance or I think that'll really like low profile and you slip under a hip belt or a backpack without causing any disruption and interfering with the comfort of it. Let me know. Leave it in the comments. But no, we're in this like, it's like a little tree arch, and this is lovely, seeing as we get the shade from the trees but the breeze from the wind. So pushed down a nice bit. I'm getting a right sweat and the sun is out in full force, which I shan't complain. I shall not. But it is warm. It is warm. There's those little like butterflies floating about, the white ones and yellow ones, and they don't sit still long enough for me to get a bloody video of them. It's they're very pretty. Very pretty. The views and everything. I still feel like I'm gaining altitude right now as well. It's just not very steep, so I'm hoping that maybe I can crest up on the top of a hillside and have a little break, scram a bit and reload and water and rest. We shall see. We shall see. I mean, I was saying that they didn't have mountains down here, and what have I just stumbled across? A fucking trig point. Some stunning views. I have no clue what is where and where is when. That's why I've got to go. That way, out here. I'm just going to take a quick rest up here. I've been going at it for 4 hours, 3 hours, solid. Done 10 miles, so quick rest is earned. So while we were up on the top of, that was called Beacon Hill, we had a little look at the maps, look at the couple of towns. That was exactly 10 miles on the dot. So my estimations of how many miles we're doing is fucking, I'm clueless, mate. So unless I've checked the map, everything else is a guess, and I'm well off my aggressive miles. So what I've learned from having a look at that map is, from here, from the 10 mile spot, we can drop down into this little town called Exton. It's quite a little steep little drop. We'll get down into Exton and we can resupply on some last little bits of water and food, and then we can climb on up. It's called like Chapel Hill or something, Chapelford Hill, and up there is about the 15 mile mark, which for half a day's hiking I don't think it's too bad. That means if we can keep that pace, we'll be in 30-mile days. I'm not expecting that. I do want to slow down and stop to smell the roses at some point, but I'd also like to I like race cars. I like going fast. I want to do it quickly kind of thing. But there's no need. That's why I'm trying to slow down. So I bought the rod for to slow down. And for now, a bit road walking, hit Exton, grease up looks like another hill like what we've just dealt with, which isn't the most fun. It's like a really steep 300-metre climb. Like, and he's down, it's really quick as well, but then I'll be back up there doing that all again in a second. Chatting just pure route. So yeah, down into Exton, resupply, up, back onto the hill, and then camp ideally. That's the plan. Really disappointed with our attempt at restocking Exton. There was no shop. So I've managed to find a little running river and restock on water here. That's really, water is all I'm actually missing. I was just hoping I could have got some nice food. It's a shame I can't get down like one of the sides of these and I'd camp out and just do a little bit of fishing or something. That'd be fun. But yeah, there's fish in there, I can see them. Oh, that's cool, man. I might see if I can get onto the other side and find somewhere to camp. Chill out for a bit. Either way, we're chilling. Top up on some water. I do still really want to get to the top of that hill ideally, but stopping and swimming the roses, if I can hang out, chill, do a bit of fishing, take it easy, that'd be cool too. I'd be happy with that. Let's see. I don't even know what decision I want to make just yet, but in the next clip you'll see me doing whatever I'm doing next. So, just left the river, loaded up with some water. I've got like a rule of thumb that whenever I get to like water, because there's a source of it, drink as much as I possibly can and rehydrate, and then load up. And before I was just running with a 500ml bottle and a litre bottle, but in this pocket I do keep a 2 litre, like a bladder sack, like a water sack kind of thing. So I've half filled that up. I didn't want to put on loads of weight. I think all the videos I've watched and all the research I've done, you're never far from water, so I don't want to be carrying loads unnecessarily. So I've got 2.5 on me, 2.5 litres. I'm hoping that sees me through to the next water source. It's like 5 PM in the evening, so I'm not too worried about not finding water. It's not priority for me, so I'm going crazy. I would like to be camping by that river though. I was looking in there, there's fish in there. I was looking in there, and with the polarised sunnies I can see these fish. There's 4 or 5 of them. They're like little roach. We'll see. If I could get down there by that river further up along the trail, oh man, I'll be buzzing that road becomes straight. I'll get my big rod out, pal. We'll see. We'll see. But for now, trundling through a nice little shaded forest pass on the way to finding the camp spot. I think that is the right thing to do, is to get to the Chapel Hill, the 15-mile mark for the camp. I think we've made good progress, but unless I stumble right on top of the lake, in which case, camp and fish, baby, camp and fish. Right. Just been heading up across the 13-mile mark now, and the top of the hill is in sight. Up there. I discovered in looking at the map that it's not called Old Chapel Hill, it's Old Winchester Hill. So when I'm up there, maybe there's a little checkpoint, I'll show you that. I'll show you what some of the views are like from up there, and after crossing that point and hitting that tree, if there is one, I'll hit that 15-mile mark, and for half a day's walk, I'm happy with that. I don't want to push myself and go mad silly. Hurt myself or anything, so get there and then start hunting around, find somewhere to slap the tent up, bide my time, get the tent up just before the sun sets, bang, push the camp. This is the dream, this is the vision that we have. What we're looking forward to is never this straightforward, but if I'm lucky enough, when I hit the top of that peak, all the stars will align. That'll be the dream. We'll find out. Look at all those sheep. What views are. Serious countryside. Really feel out there at the moment. So we've hit the top of Old Winchester Hill. It's 15-mile point. It's decent time. We've made good time. It's like 5:45. My legs hurt, my back hurts. Putting on the water made such a difference. Things are a lot heavier. Really noticeable. But the wind's pretty calm up here. I'm going to work out which way. It's west, so I don't know which way to get the wind from. Trying to find somewhere to bunker down out of the wind. A decent spot to watch the sunset. To be fair, I reckon I've still got like another 3 hours till sunset, so I might. The only wandering I'm going to do to find a camp spot is along the sunset place. So I'd like to go a little bit further along and see what else we can find. I keep wondering to find a good camp spot, somewhere to set the tent up. It's flat. And I would really like to watch the sunset. That'd be a good way to start the day. I've not got the most exciting dinner to start the hike, so I've not got the most exciting dinner. Tomorrow, next time I go for a resupply with some nice good food. So I've got dehydrated on the back for like emergencies. To run it down, some 1,000 calorie dehydrated. I don't really want to use it. I don't like the dehydrated. I've got the stuff to cook proper food, so I will. But I'm just hoping that we can get down tomorrow. Because I only got food for today, so if we can get down tomorrow, we'll sound up. We can resupply. The view from up here is just insane, but so I'm gonna sit and chill out, just rest before I set back off again. Hopefully I find somewhere good to camp. Bang. There's one, mate. There's two, mate. That's the second one in the bag. Very nice. Some stunning views, some happy sheep. I'd very much like to camp up here if possible. Let's see if I can find somewhere that's not going to be found or piss anybody off. And prop something up there. Right, so believe it or not, after a little rest, I couldn't help but set off again. I don't know. I thought it's like 3 hours until sunset. There's no point setting up like 3 hours before sunset. Let me cruise for like an hour, and then in another hour I'll start having a look. And at 8 o'clock, if I'm not set up, I can start panicking then. But for now, let's just enjoy the walk. I put the headphones in, locked in, and just bopping along, bruv. So we'll see how far we get. We're enjoying it. You know, we're doing what we want to do, and we're free, and right now we want to walk the trail, so we're ripping this bad boy. Right, it's just gone 6 p.m. I think it's 15:15 actually. I've dropped down off of, I'm going to call it the hill range, not the mountain range, the hill range. Drop down now, come up to some farmland. But we're about to do a left here. We cross the river. And sunsets are like 8, and it's like 6:15. And I'm like, this river could look quite good. So, I don't want to jinx anything, touch wood, you know. Touch wood. We could actually have a really good camp for the first night. Could be like a premium tier camp, a good night rest. Like we're down out of the hills, so we're not going to get blasted by wind. Got our river, so unlimited water, and can wash stuff, which will be massive. I've really got my fingers crossed here because this could be brilliant. But if not, we've just got to keep on trying. And I can have a little fish. Look, I'm just coming up with a load of bullshit excuses for me just wanting to go fishing, but which would also be awesome. I've already seen some fish. And if I could see some others, catch some others, that'd be sick, man. Right, well, I'm going to keep blasting my way down to this potential camp spot. We'll see what he's saying in a bit. Humble abode. We're just gonna get these little bits out. And we're gonna get the dogs out. Don't wash those. And we're gonna get the stove up and cook some dinner. It's nothing super exciting, but it's quite calorie dense, and you'll be grateful for it after today. Just letting all the feet cool off, and then once I'm all cooled down, starting to get a bit cold, I'll start getting some of the warm gear and getting into the sleeping bag. It's a lovely little view. Tried to face the hedge so that I didn't have the wind when I was cooking. But it's going to be a comfy night, I reckon. Nice little pillow. It's on a little bit of a slope, which isn't amazing, but it'll do the job. I've been really fortunate while I was walking along. A gentleman's driven past me. He looked like TV and asked me where I'm going. And she said, "Well, I'm hunting for a camping spot now. You know, it's like 6:30. Obviously, the lake spot didn't work out, which was devastating because it was part of the campsite already. But it turns out it's part of this campsite, and this bloke has picked me up and driven me here and basically said that, look, if I'm gone before 8, don't worry about charging or anything. And if I'm there after 8, I'll give him a tenner. So I'm actually really quite fortunate. It's going to be a good camp. I'm just getting the cooking equipment out now, and going to get some food on the go. I'm going to show you what I'm eating. Right, I'm going to show you what we've got going on here because the cooking has begun. So we are running just some super noodles. I do have a backup pack in case I get hungry. And this is the green Thai curry expedition meal, dehydrated in case emergencies or not. I'm running that with some Spam just because it was quick and easy to find. There was a big old can as well, 340 grams, so there's plenty of food there. And then we're cooking with the Tokes 750 pot, the upkick Coro, 200 millilitres, and my plan is get the noodles in there boiled, and to get the noodles in there boiled and soaking up the juices while I then oil up and fry up some of the Spam, and then bang it all on that plate and munch the lot of it. That's the game plan. So I'm going to have a magnetic stick, a dehydrated version, and we need to boil the water to 70 degrees. But the noodles, it says boil, so I want to get it to a rolling boil before I take it off. I cannot wait. I'm very excited for the food. I want to show you what it looks like when it's all done and it's all wrapped up, piled up, nice tall on that plate. Here we have the masterpiece coming together. 340 grams of Spam, loading up with some curry noodles, watching the sunset. Right. If this is like foreshadowing of what the next couple of days have got to hold, I'm very fortunate. Okay, that's coming up to a boil. We've got that up to another second boil. Try and get some of the water on again. And we'll bang the noodles on that and scrub it all up. Wow. There you go, this is what it's about, mate. Noodle and pork and sunset, mate. As soon as that sun's down, in bed, conk out, load up for day 2. That's how we ball. Alright, and once we've finished eating, you get your toe trot back on for a brew. You've done all your washing up. You treat yourself, mate. We'll run that to the bed in a minute. Get comfortable, get in bed. Sun's finally just last little bit. So once that hits boil, bang that in. Finish and enjoy, and conk out. What a sunset. Beautiful. So anyway, it's like nice and bluey, misty, pink sky. That's me. Just enjoying a hot jockey. Gotta get comfortable and get ready for another long day to bar.